Yeah guys, so welcome back to a new video. Today I want to rant or tell my opinion about seasons. I say we just start with the first season, which is in my opinion spring. Yeah. Why spring? What is good about spring? I think there are three main things. First of all, flowers bloom. And I think personally that flowers are completely underrated. They are nice, they look nice, they smell nice, they're colorful, and they like up your room game or your house game so much. They just look nice if you have them standing in a room. And also, like, I think everybody kind of likes them. Maybe they die sometimes because you don't take good care of them, or at least I cannot take good care of them. They always die in my room, but everyone appreciates them and they all look like beautiful. Then also we've got flowers. Second of all, like stores and especially ice cream shops open again in spring here in Austria at least. So you get like into the summer vibe, like it gets warmer. You've got the spring smell, which smells like flower, like fresh, like earth being dug up or something. It smells so fresh and clean. You're able to like go outside longer because the sun is up longer, right? So that's an awesome point. Then of course trees start to get leaves and start to look nice again. They don't look as bleak and as dumb as before. They actually get green, or depending on which leaves, I guess maybe red or something. But there's one big drawback of spring, and that is if you have allergies, like myself, I have pollen allergies. That's the worst season for you. It gets so bad and you start tearing up and everything. So that's a big drawback of spring. But to be honest, with like prescription drugs and stuff, you can fight it pretty well. And it's in all, it's a great season. I would give it like an 8 out of 10. It gets second place easily. Then let's continue with the season that follows that, and which is summer. Yeah. Summer is, of course, in my opinion, the best season. Now, of course, some people would disagree. And everyone who disagrees is one of those like, oh, in summer it's so warm, you cannot do anything against the warmth. Like, bro, just, I don't know, take off your sweater or something, like, or go swimming or something. There's so much to do against the heat. Drink something cold, like an ice cold freaking Coke is the best. Summer is easily the best. You can do the most. You are like the most free. If you're a student or like in school, you have summer break, which is basically 2 months or like a month and something, just to enjoy your life in a sense and go traveling, go meet up with your friends, do sports, everything. Also, it gets dark super late. You can stay out so long during the whole night. It never gets cold. You're always warm and down to do something. Like summer nights are probably some of the best ever. Also, everyone is just in such a better mood. There's something like winter depression, right? But summer just ups your mood so much. It makes it so much better. I personally think that in summer, we all get like closer together, we're all friendlier and stuff, and that's something amazing. Also, of course, you can go swimming. You can do every kind of sports outside. You can meet up, you can go camping, you can meet up with your friends and go for a hike or something. Like, there's so many possibilities in summer. Then, of course, the most important things, as I said before, ice cream shops open in spring, but in summer it's like full season, right? And you get like the feeling of ice cream in summer. That's the best feeling ever. That's a big plus. Also, so many ideas are just like only possible in summer. For example, if you wanna, I don't know, have a picnic, like that works in maybe autumn and spring, but in summer it's like that's the time, right? Also, just like get get-togethers outside, like they have to be in summer, otherwise it's too cold or the weather is too unpredictable. And then concluding with summer, there's one type of weather that is my favorite weather of them all, and that's like a summer rain, more like a summer rainstorm, when it's super warm and then you get like it starts raining, and I mean the rain is still also warm in a sense, you're just outside, you get like the rain smell, everything feels clean, and it's just such an awesome time to be around and just walk outside. Like you get wet, but you don't get cold, and that just makes it like super awesome. Also, yeah, I just love rain in summer. That's the best feeling ever. Then after summer comes fall. Yeah. And fall is always the season where I always think like summer's already over, which it is if fall starts, but like the feeling of summer also stops with it. Of course, you have some like warm days and nights, that's true, but most of them are just getting cooler. Wind starts picking up. the trees lose their leaves, they go brown and dull, and I feel like the sun is just not as strong as before anymore. It just is not as yellow and nice. And so fall is kind of sad, but at the same time it has some things going for it. For example, of course the leaves that fall down, they it's kind of like picturesque. It looks really nice. But of course with fall, like school starts, and so that was always a big drawback for my time when I was in school. You're starting to like feel the pressure of having to study and having exams and everything still in college. So I don't know, yeah. So I would say fall is probably my third favorite season. And now coming to my least favorite season, which is winter. Yeah, yeah. I think winter is completely useless, absolutely not needed if there is no snow. If there's just cold rain, cold wind, cold weather, I don't need winter at all. If there is snow, there are more possibilities and opportunities, right? If there is no snow, you cannot do anything except freeze, I guess. It gets dark super fast. Everything is just black around you. The trees are super dull and not inviting. I don't know how trees can be inviting, but not very nice. But on its positive, it has like Christmas and New Year's, which are two of like the cool seasonal holidays. I would say Christmas, especially, it's a good time. And when it snows, it completely changes. I would say because you can have like a snowball fight with your friends. You could go sledding, you could go skiing, which is nice. And just in general, snow like ups winter way. And I think if it's like a good amount of snow on the ground, then I would put winter probably above fall, but just for those moments when it snows, which it doesn't that often here in Austria. So it's probably like winter, fall, spring, summer. Speaking of fall, I actually forgot something, and that is that Halloween is probably the best holiday in the whole year. I'm a big fan of Halloween. Just like the vibe is nice. You get to watch funny movies. You get to have like Halloween parties. Everyone dresses up. Everyone has a good time. It's kind of spooky. You never know what's gonna happen. Like Halloween is bomb holiday. But all in all, summer is just the king of seasons. Easily. Nothing comes close. Nothing is just in any way as good. Summer wins. Totally. None of the others are anywhere close to summer. Yeah, that's my opinion. Seasons are interesting and summer is the best of them all.